feels awkward.
Eyes on my back. I'm gonna send you to hell.
You're not afraid of a little kid, are you? So that's it. Huh?
Never gets old.
Something's not quite right here. What's the story with this place?
Amazing.
See how you like
Hi,
this?
You hear that?
Copy, basement clear.
I'm getting a deja vu moment here. I hope we're not too late.
Let's go! Floor clear. Target neutralized.
Make a move and I'll end.
Let's go! Let's go! Copy, basement clear. Floor clear. Let's go! Let's go!
Yes.
being watched.
Copy, basement clear.
Never gets old.
We're clear.
Clear.
What a mess.
Is someone...
Copy, basement clear.
Still in one piece.
Copy that. Main floor clear.
Bingo. All clear.
Copy, basement clear.
If you're worried about Reese, it's okay. You don't need to say anything more. You do what you have to do.
I'm sorry it had to be this way. I did what had to be done.
That's all right. I understand. I knew there was something special about you when you stumbled into our compound and helped us take down those ferals. And everything you've done since then for the Brotherhood, even for yourself, has proved me right. I suppose all that remains to be seen are your plans for the future.
The road can be a lonely place. Until you meet someone to share it with.
I appreciate that. So, is this the end of the road for you? Or are you gonna stick around?
You still interested in traveling together?
Absolutely. There's so much we've yet to uncover.
We sure dodged a bullet with that one. You got the nuclear launch codes?
They have to be destroyed.
You read my mind. Of course, we'll still have to deal with Caston eventually, but this thing could have turned out a lot worse.
This is all just another day for me.
Here, I got you something. I realize it's not much given what you just saved us from, but I want you to know your efforts are appreciated. I'd also like your help with another project.
What did you have in mind?
Back in DC, we had an elite combat unit within the Brotherhood, the best of the best. We called ourselves Lion's Pride. Our unit functioned as the Brotherhood's mobile shock troops, reinforcing strongholds against concentrated enemy attacks and spearheading raids into enemy-held territory. I'd like to reform the Pride here in the Commonwealth, and I want you to help lead it.
I'd be honored to join. Sign me up, then.
All right, I'm glad to hear it. There's one more thing. Back in DC, one skill set the Pride lacked was a field scribe who can also handle themselves on the battlefield. On account of her recent service, I'd like to extend an offer to Scribe Halen to join the Pride. As a Pride member, she'll be allowed to come live in the main bunker south of Oberland. The amenities are a significant upgrade over the police station, and I imagine she'd appreciate access to hot showers and a clean bed. I've prepared a brief promotion letter for her. I'll let you deliver the good news whenever you're ready.
Sounds good to me. I'm excited to see what she can do. Hey there.
Just the person I wanted to see.
I have some information you might want.
I was just thinking about you. What's on your mind?
Someone's up for a promotion. Just need to see if everything's shipshape. Here you go. Check it out.
I'm glad to hear it. It's a nice change of pace. You know where to find me when you're ready.
What do you think? Are you offering to join?
Absolutely. I've been successfully avoiding the fighting by following the career path of a field scribe. But I kinda like pulling the trigger every once in a while.
That's great news. You made the right choice.
Thanks so much for all your help. The Commonwealth's going to be much safer for everyone.
You don't have to say anything. You're welcome.
Mission objective completed. Mission set as active.
It's never late.
Mission set as active.
Mission failed. We'll get them next time.
Rough, huh? Okay.
Mission failed. We'll get them next time.
I want to trade a few things.
stupid, but works, it's not stupid.
It's not everything we expected, but we're willing to work hard to make this a home we can be proud of.
You're back, and with Sarah. Congratulations on the mission. Any trouble out there?
It was a cakewalk. No problem at all.
So is it true what I'm hearing about the Pridwin?
Affirmative. Maxon and Kells are out. The Pridwin is finally ours. You probably want to send someone over to keep an eye on it, though.
Fair enough, we'll get right on it. So good news on Liberty Prime. We built the source code you provided into a voice-activated remote control. I'll give you the honors if you'd like to test it out.
Are you serious?
Just head over to the airport when you're ready, and try talking to Prime. If you have any trouble, try facing Prime's legs when you talk to him. And let me know if you'd like some company for the road.
Never could wrap my head around all this science stuff.
New mission objective received.
Right behind.
Hi.
So here we are, safe and sound.
What's our next move?
Well, I guess that depends on you. Once you catch your breath, I've got another project you might be interested in. But in the meantime, with the Brotherhood back on track, there's no reason for me to hide anymore. I suppose I should probably stick around here and get to know the gang a little bit better. That is, unless you want some company for the road.
Are you hitting on me?
I don't know, was I? Maybe you should stick around and find out.
You know, you're a very refreshing person to travel with.
Why, thank you. I'll take that as a compliment. Let's keep a good thing going then.
Mission objective completed. Mission set as active. New mission objective received.
Hi.
You up for helping me out with another project?
Absolutely. Go ahead.
We need to deal with the threat posed by the railroad and the Minutemen.
What do you mean by that?
Let me explain. The plans these groups have made to blow up the Institute and leave a giant radioactive crater in the middle of Cambridge. That's gonna displace a whole lot of innocent people, and neither group has really thought this through. For example, the Institute has technology that can help the synths the railroad is trying to protect. If you blow the place up, they can't create any new synths either.
I hadn't thought about it that way.
As for the Minutemen, the Institute is a treasure trove beyond their wildest dreams. Full of manufacturing equipment and agricultural technology that could revitalize the Commonwealth. It would be foolish for them to destroy all of that.
Where are you going with this?
Look, the Institute may not be Mother Teresa, but incinerating their facility doesn't serve anyone's best interests. There's a saying, it's easy to love your friend, but sometimes the hardest lesson is to learn to love your enemy.
Why is the railroad such a threat?
It may turn out that they're not. All I'm saying is that we need to remove the incentives for the Minutemen and Railroad to attack the Institute. And to do that, let's just say a few assholes from the Institute might have to disappear.
So where do I come in?
I'm glad you asked. There's someone I want you to meet. She's an Institute scientist named Carter Beckett. She's going to be visiting a nightclub called Club Snuggle.
Yeah, I remember that place.
Weird, right? So, as it turns out, no one in the Cambridge area wants their homes or businesses reduced to ashes. Club Snuggle is located on the river across from the CIT building. If the Institute blows up, they're directly in the path of the explosion. To prevent a blast like that from putting them out of business, the club's management is willing to play ball with the Institute. The enemy of my enemy is my friend, I guess. Anyway, head over to Club Snuggle when you have a moment and talk to Dr. Beckett. When she asks you for an authorization code, tell her Beta 77 Tempest. And try to keep an open mind.
Nice to have a positive.
I'm sure I've got something to need.
I'll take a look, sure.
Here's what I've got.
I'm good for now, thanks.
Sure thing.
I don't like talking about my past. Some things I'm not proud of.
Just like the rest of us. It is what it is.
Tulsa.
Too close.
Yeah. At least the alcohol's safe to drink, right?
Hey.
Did you find that video and camera equipment yet?
I'll get to it when I have time.
All right.
Lost in God's time. Just how it is.
Hi.
Hello there. Do you have an authorization code?
Authorization code Beta 77 Tempest.
That's an older code, but I suppose it'll do. Allow me to explain our situation. At the Institute, we take considerable pride in our research. Decades of successful trials and experiments, striving to improve mankind's standard of living, and to do so in an ethical manner. For the most part, that is.
Your institute has done some horrible things.
Yes, I was getting to that part. Unfortunately, our reputation has been undermined by upper management's often misguided and nefarious directives. Directives about which the rank and file scientists are not consulted, nor permitted to express misgivings.
What do you mean? I could use specific details about these guys.
We're not allowed to ask broader questions. For example, what is the practical application of synthetic gorillas? Or, if our motto is mankind redefined, why did we cancel the cybernetics program? Scientists who openly raise these types of issues tend to disappear soon after.
After what happened to my family, I can understand.
The Institute's goals are either needlessly complicated or never elaborated upon. No one in upper management ever explains what the Institute's core ideology is, if there even is one. As for the people of the Commonwealth, many of them think that we're monsters. Perhaps rightly so. And the most frustrating part is that if we simply shared our research openly, most people would be completely fine with the Institute, instead of plotting to blow us up.
What's your plan exactly?
The situation within the Institute has deteriorated recently. Sins have been escaping at higher rates, and the ranks of disgruntled and even runaway scientists have been growing as well. The important thing is that we have a plan to fix things, to make the Institute an organization we can be proud of. We just need help with the execution.
Hopefully we can find a non-violent solution.
Advanced Systems has been developing a special weapon for the SRB, a teleportation gun. You aim the gun at a subject, fire, and it teleports them to the coordinates you've programmed. The SRB commissioned the teleportation gun as a means to recover the lost sins. But we have other plans. We've managed to smuggle the weapon schematics out of the Institute, and we intend to build a prototype.
So where do I come in?
The first step is to gather the necessary parts. After which, we'll build the gun, smuggle it back into the Institute, and use it to covertly teleport certain members of upper management to a secret prison we've built in the Glowing Sea.
Why not just kill them and be done with it?
We can't kill anyone outright because the biomonitors upper management wears will set off the silent alarms. So, this needs to happen quickly, quietly, and with zero loss of life. Once the contemptible elements have been removed, the rest of us can move on with our lives and get back to doing real science again.
Tell me the next step then.
I've been able to gather most of the parts of the gun already, but there are a couple components I'm missing.
No problem. I'll run down to the Super Duper Mart and pick some up.
In the event they're out of stock, I'll mark some alternate locations on your Pip-Boy. Once you've recovered the parts, let me know, and we'll discuss the next steps.
I can get used to this place.
Too close, mate.
Careful up there.
Okay, we're
He's down.
clear.
This never gets old.
Keep your eyes peeled. You're not as soft as I thought.